I might have to stop, because, like, and pay the price, because I've got, like, all my dudes are injured. Does this mean we're just gonna get automatically attacked? I'm curious. I haven't really got enough renown to level anybody up. Alright, well, let's see if we just get attacked. No? Well, let's see if we just get attacked when we leave. Huh. I thought it was like, don't camp, whatever you do, you'll fucking die. And we're just like, but we need to camp, everybody's injured. Oh, okay, I guess you can camp after all. You can almost make out the old fort in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dredge seems to have fallen away, some ravens begin slowing, tripping over their own feet with exhaustion. Krumar, the old Varl war leader who's oddly good in battle, speaks up. This reminds me of an ambush I sprung on Talon, the craziest chieftain of men I ever fought. His fighters were all strung out and tired like us. One small trick would have turned out ambush, but lucky for us, they never figured it out. What are you getting at? Please, straightforward would be helpful. Bah, never mind the details, the old Varl says. Let me take some fire tips and handle this situation. Don't make me regret this. You're too young to have regrets, Krumar says. I've only had two in my life. One was sleeping too close to the fire in the Great Hall after eating eggs for 12 days straight. Fart joke. I'll tell you the second another time. A dozen fighters take off with a war leader and disappear over a hill. Okay, bye. Good luck. Thanks for stopping this big ambush, dude. Hope Kill makes it back. And also that guy.
Gods, of all places to make a final stand, I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
Here we're making our stand. We need water and sleep. Yeah, we did. We camped. Were you not paying attention? Shield wall, you say, or think you say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the building near the old fort. A small, stout man leads them. Mercenaries, huh? You don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear that you shouldn't. Easy. The last thing we need right now is to spill each other's blood before that dark wall or dredge get their chance, eh? Dredge. The word echoes in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face, and even Folka lifts her head enough to squint at you. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the clans that went to Aberrang, the man says. So we know we're going to be killing as many of those dredges as we can. Threats and commands come to mind, but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep all catch up with you, and you fall to your knee. You try to catch yourself, but graciously your head hits the snow. At least it's soft. Am I gonna have another one of those dreams that make my best friend Folka really worry about me? Yes, I am.
Darkness. Purple lightning and a dark sun. What in the depths is this?
Bad juju. Sensing you're being attacked, you leap to your feet and reach for claw and fang, but they're missing. You roar in anger. The short man at the entrance takes a step back. Easy, Baldrug. No one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounding. Where are the ravens? You ask. I woke you first, he says, but the others need to get up too. I let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. He motions you to a side table, and you find your axes undamaged. Who are you, and what do you want? You ask. My name's Hatter, but that won't matter. In a few hours, the man says. We came from Akur. We're the rear guard of the clan's army that went to challenge the king in Aberrang. With axes in hand, you ask, "What do you want from me?" "Well, I'm no battle leader," Hatter says. "I'm just a skirmisher like the rest here. Also, I'm really old. I'm proud of myself for not running off immediately. Plain and simple, you know how to fight, so tell us what to do and we'll do it." I like this guy. As long as he doesn't turn out to be a racist. "We've got fighters who can use some tips and encouragement," Hatter says. "Maybe you could build some stake walls with the parts of the buildings? Up to you. But we don't have time to do much, and no one's expecting miracles. Regardless of how this plays out, I'm glad you stumbled in here when you did." Oh, good. It's nice to have people who are happy to see us. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around and are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. "Can't believe it, can you?" Krumar says, walking among a dozen fighters you sent with him. "One of these days, all of you will realize there's only one thing tougher than an old Varl war leader on a mission." The ravens around him look tired but happy to have made it. You grab a handful of snow and squeeze it in your fists until a trickle of water falls to the ground. Silent tribute to the ravens who didn't make it. Like poor Egil. He was crazy pants. And, I didn't ever use him in battle. But I do feel a little bit bad about Egil. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop here because my husband is home and probably wants to use his computer, which is what I'm using to record. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you again next time. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I have not played in quite a while because of various life reasons, and I have no idea what was happening, so this is going to be great. Something bad, quite clearly, is happening, and I think it had to do with the snake and the darkness that was coming, but we'll find out, and hopefully I will remember kind of what was going on, because, yeah, I haven't played in a while. I'll see what's going on at the houses, I guess. Walking among the buildings, a few ravens introduce you to a carpenter from the town. "Easy enough to bring a few of these homes and barns down," he says, pointing with a hammer. "If you and your ravens help me cart some of the materials from them, we'll make it so any force coming across that bridge will pay dearly." We don't have any archers to take advantage of that. That's true, we don't. "Not to worry," the man says. "We've got a few. They're not the best shots in the world, but they can help. What do you say?" Yeah, make some barriers. It sounds like a good idea. A few hours later, the stake walls are placed on the bridge. Are in place as the dredge arrive. "They might not save us," you tell. That's my voice. "They might not save us," you tell Folka. "But we'll be able to kill a few more than before." If you hear a purring noise, that is my cat. She's being super aggressive right now, all up in my business. Oh, and Folka. So I guess I could have gone to the houses of the volunteers, and I went to the houses, so hopefully that was a good choice. The shield maiden tightens the straps of her armor while glaring at you with red-rimmed eyes. "If you got something to say, say it. We'll be dead before long." "We don't have to be. We could leave right now. Whoever's after us would roll through here without slowing. We'd be caught in the open." "Then we can leave the damn cart here. Let the dredge have it." "I have an oath to. An oath isn't worth all our Feyan lives." Start acting like a raven and go where? The problem is if we let the dredge... excuse me. If we let the dredge have their big bad leader back, that's going to be a problem for us later. And go where? Anywhere. Aberrang. Did you forget Borsgard? Aberrang will be twice as bad. Then southeast. Maybe we'll find Horseborn, or we can take a longship west across the vast. You stare at her, having seen desperation in fighters like this plenty of times. The ravens can't outrun these dredge, and I won't see them starve in a boat or worse. We'll make our stand here. It'll be our last stand. Then so be it. Folka clenches her jaw, her eyes water. What would you do if the person you followed for years was no longer the same? How am I not the same? Pretty much the same. I'd kill them and take over. I'm trying to figure out what's happening to me. You said yourself that we'll be dead soon. What have you come up with? There's a voice in my head, growing louder. I've been fighting to keep it quiet. Bellower's voice, probably. But Bellower's dead. His body... He's asleep. I think the arrow keeps him that way. Folka nods. The conclusion doesn't seem too far-fetched for her. These dreams are the things he's seen. The Volca did something to betray him. They were working with the Sunder? I think so, but this has more to do with Avend and Juno. They did something bad. I don't even think Zephyr knows what they did. The two of you look over at Zephyr. The Volca stares into a fire. Stands in a fire. Lost in thought. She could stand in a fire. I wouldn't mind. So what does all of this mean? Nothing if we die here. It means we don't trust Velka. Damn straight. I haven't trusted them all along. But Zephyr said Juno was killed for controlling the minds of others. She could probably make people trust her. Not me. The scout's horn interrupts you, signaling all fighters to the bridge. If we make it through this, someone in Manahar is going to have to answer to me. You storm off to the fighting, building your rage with each step. Alright, guys, let's see if we can do this. This is the final battle for this crew. The immensity of the dredge force standing just across the bridge is both terrifying and wondrous. Their droning sounds shake the ground, and you wonder if the old fort can stand it. Fear is strong in the air. You faintly hear some humans running away, but your ravens stand firm against impossible odds. You grant yourself a moment of pride for that. Suddenly, a tall wall of dredge warriors begins to move. See, I told you! What did I tell you? Told you dredge were people once. Totally doing the thing that we talked about. Alright, so we got our guys here. I think this is pretty much the team I usually roll with. Actually, I might replace you with Ollie. What are your skills? Yeah. Let's get Ollie in here instead. Because he's Ollie, and Ollie is awesome. Let's move him up a little bit. And I think we are ready for battle. Wish us luck. We're gonna probably die horribly. As soon as we load, we're gonna die horribly. This looks good. No, this is fine. This is fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine. Hey, look, we have wooden barricades. We'll be great. Is that Nichols? But he's dead. Don't be fooled. That isn't Nichols, but Eyeless. We're gonna give him a name. That name is Eyeless. Even though he has eyes. So, I don't know whether we should just kind of chill back here and wait for the dredge to, like, run into our barrier a little bit. What is he gonna do? 7 and 7, huh? It's not too bad. It's gonna do something, though, and I'm sure I don't approve. Who is this? Who have I got right now? Okay, my spear guy. I'm gonna stand behind this wall, because I discovered that spear guys can stab through walls. Lock shields there. Are they gonna come to us, or are we gonna go draw them in a little bit here? What's the dealio? Okay, here comes one. Grandpa, you can go this way. Come on, Dredge. Come on. My cat is back. Just settle down, Kinshu. Just hang out. Well, what are the use of these archers if they can't actually hit these guys? There we go. One hit point. Good job. Well done. Meanwhile, their archers are like, blam, kapow. Oh my gosh, cat, settle down. This cat is ridiculous. She won't just sit on my lap. She has to be like moving around constantly. Here. Leave Ollie alone. Oops, no, not what I wanted. This. Bad mage, go away. What does this one do? Sure. Sing us a song, Bard. It's gonna call for help, probably. Really can't do much about that at this point. So how have you guys been? Haven't seen you in a little while. In my world, you guys probably, if all is right with the filming of these, you will not really be able to tell there was a gap. But how have you guys been? I'm being slowly killed by a very restless cat. You guys been up to anything fun? Kaplunk. Haha, you've fallen right into my trap. Kill him. So, I'll just tell you guys a little bit about myself. Some of you know because mostly the people who watch this are friends of mine. Hey guys! There's like 4 people who ever watch these, and I'm pretty sure most of you are people who actually know me in real life, so how's it going? I've been doing a lot of writing. You guys know that I'm a writer. So I've been getting some critique partners recently. A critique partner is someone who reads your work and you read theirs, and then you trade, and you just like critique each other's work essentially, and they're really helpful and really important. But unfortunately that means I have to spend a lot of time reading and thoughtfully critiquing other people's work. So there's that. Actually, maybe I should hit points this guy, or should defense this guy just in case. Just in case. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm sure I don't approve. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. It's kind of like my new part-time job is reading other people's work and critiquing it, which is fun and it's fine, and I really like the people that I am critiquing with. They're all really cool people. Their stories are all really different. My headphones are really loud, and I am trying to adjust them, but I can't go out of the game to do that, because this game will crash if I go out of it, so we're just gonna live it the way they are now. Can you just... Ollie just fucking kill the shit right out of that guy. Whoa, hello, I did not notice you. You are suddenly right here. With a lot of hit points and things that I don't like. We seem to be doing okay. These barriers didn't really come in all that handy, but what are you gonna do? Get him, Bard. Stabbity. Folka is like, would you fan stop it? Just gonna keep going around trying to weaken people with my main guy here. Thank goodness you were here, Archer. We couldn't have done it without you. Poor you. Well, you tried. Well, you tried. I'm just weakening these guys because if they have only a few hit points, then they'll still take up turns, but they won't hit my guys for very much. You can call for help. It's fine. That's fine. Maybe not so fine. I don't know. No, you'll be killed shortly. This thing, however, whatever you're doing, I don't like it. Oh, you're bringing people back from the dead. That's right. You do that. I hate this guy. It's like my least favorite enemy. Couldn't have killed him, huh? Hang in there, Bard. Poor little Bard. I love the Bard. So you're gonna call, that guy's gonna call some friends, eh? Kind of mad about that. You couldn't have killed him, Sigbjorn. One more hit point would have just been too much for you. Probably a bad choice, but I don't want to give that dude more dead guys to use, you know what I mean? There he is. Called him up behind our lines, eh? Poor Bard, he got surrounded. I'm sorry, Bard, it's my fault. I put you in that position. I put you in that position, Bard. It's my fault. Alright, well now I'm gonna have to kill you. Oh, of course he appears over there. Why wouldn't he appear over there? That's fine. This battlefield is so cluttered, I'm actually having a really hard time telling exactly what's going on, which kind of sucks. Stop it. Ollie's like, I'm helping! Get over there, Sigbjorn. Do tiny amounts of damage. I believe in you. Yeah, tiny amounts. How are we doing, Folka? Eh, she could use some hit points. No, Sigbjorn! You were doing tiny amounts of damage. I feel like I'm not fighting this battle to the best of my ability. I did not even notice this guy somehow, or I would have changed up my strategy a little bit, I feel like. I would have changed up my strategy a little bit if I'd have noticed the giant-ass dude creeping. So maybe if I die, I'll do this battle over. I don't know. I don't know if I have to survive this, if I'm supposed to lose, because Folka sure thought we were screwed. Oh, there goes Folka. Who's he gonna take over this time? Sigbjorn, eh? Poke him. That's fine. You go after those little archers. They're useless to me anyway. Yeah, if I had this battle to do over, I think I would do a much better job. Because I am sucking at it right now. Why is he always so far away? Get up there and spear him. Fine. Oh, come on. Battlefield is so crowded. I don't know, I feel like I'm really frustrated with myself because I know I could have done this battle a lot better. And I don't like, you guys know that I don't like to start over. I like to take my lumps, you know, I like to deal with however the outcomes might be. But I really am frustrated with this battle because I know I could have done better. Like, Folka would not be dead right now, for starters. I would have just focused this guy a lot more. Why are you poisoned, you useless piece of shit? No, attack. Attack him. You're not gonna get to that guy, so you might as well just beat up on this one. Except to my spear guy and my axe throwing guy. Spear and an axe throw and their way to victory, probably not, but we can hope. Really? At least wait a couple turns, come on. So unfair. Cat, sit down. Alright, get out of here, cat. Can't sit nicely on my lap. You can go away. There he goes. Dead from poison. Really? Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Man, I wish that ability could, like, miss or something. Now what is he doing? Probably calling allies or something, I guess. I don't know what that was, dude, but I'm sure I don't like it. Just gonna... Yeah, I'm sure Ollie's totally gonna win this one. Sure he is. I'm so frustrated, you guys. I'm really frustrated because I know I could have done better. You hate that when you feel like, yeah, this is not gonna happen. You hate that when you feel like you could have done so much better. Ollie's gonna try, but I don't think he's gonna succeed. Because that guy has like 12 resistance or whatever. Well, might as well try, Ollie. Never got anywhere without trying. If he'd have taken over somebody else, maybe, but I don't think Ollie's got a chance with this one. This is just gonna be prolonged and drawn out and sad. Poor Ollie. So yeah, I feel like if I had somehow, you know, I guess I was focusing on our wizard guy and I didn't notice that big thing standing in the back. Which is quite frustrating. So yeah, like I said, I'm frustrated, annoyed with myself because I could have done this so much better. I feel bad that you guys are having to watch this. This is really boring, but I don't quit. I don't actually even know if there is a way to quit a battle. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away at him with Ollie until I lose, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do this battle over. I don't know. Maybe if I do it over, I can like ask for the volunteers instead. You know what I mean? Sorry, I thought I heard somebody coming into my house. Just keep going, Ollie. I totally believe you have it. You've got this nailed down, my man. Yes, you do that. How many hit points do you have? Two hit points left. Ollie is like... Ollie is determined, though. Ollie is not gonna go down without a fight, man. He is like, no. This is happening. I mean, he's gonna die, but... Oh, he's still clinging. He's still clinging. He's like, I am not going down without a fight. It's gonna be prolonged and it's gonna be bloody. But Ollie, man, you're a good dude. How many hit points does this thing have left? 9. And it's probably, next turn it gets is going to transform into another dead thing. Yeah, Ollie. Unless you can really pull some serious bullshit out of your ass right now. It's just toying with him now. It's just toying with him now. There he goes. Like a cat with a mouse. See, I was so close. Okay, I do need to win that one, so we're gonna try again.